Barcelona humiliate Real Madrid,
bro,
5-2.
Again, bro.
Where was this game played? In Riyadh?
This is in Al Alawal Stadium. I don't want to mispronounce it.
I don't know.
That might have been bad.
Stadium, King Abdullah Sports
is.
City in Jeddah.
In Jeddah?
Jeddah. Don't know how to pronounce it, but I know the tragedy I saw on the pitch because Real Madrid, even though they had a 1-0 lead, they were excited about what I think was to come. And Barcelona, I would say not only did they just play spectacularly, but I think what changed the game was the penalty. The Camavinga foul on was that on Gavi?
Might have had his worst game, I think, in a Real Madrid shirt. What a time.
And he also, he probably should have been sent off. There was a wild challenge that it was one. I don't even think he shouldn't have got the yellow for the foul in the box or whatever.
But because he did, that should have been the second yellow.
Yeah, but that other challenge was crazy. But but that penalty, I think, is what psychologically ruined Real Madrid because it was just. It was a very soft penalty. Stupid. It's just it's almost like Camavinga didn't think there was a player there. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you stick your leg out. You're like, oh, I'm trying. You're looking at the ball,
right,
and you don't assume that a player's gonna come back.
There should be some grace given to someone who's not looking, but doesn't see the player.
But Gavi's right there. Yeah. You see him, and
you don't even feel him, though.
He sticks out his leg in a way of like, I don't. He's not trying to hit him.
Right.
I think he's just trying to like impede him in a way of just like, let me just put my leg out there so he knows that there's something there that's gonna throw off his control of the ball.
Gives you a little hezzy.
And no, he just straight up
gave him a penny, not a hezzy.
Just studs into the thigh. Mm-hmm. And again, it wasn't vicious, it wasn't malicious, it wasn't violent.
None of it, but it wasn't Vinicius either. He wasn't involved.
But it was a foul. I don't even understand. Like, it's just such a silly foul to give away, a silly penalty to give away. And to me, that was like kind of spelled the beginning of the end because I don't know what happened defensively to Real Madrid, where they're usually not this. You understand, like, they got Mbappe. Oh, they can't figure out stuff going forward. Defensively, never been an issue.
Well, this is the whole thing. I'm comfortable with the front three. Mm-hmm. I'm comfortable with Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr. Bellingham at moments was hanging his head. Probably not, the superstar match for him. Valverde, you would see him running back and forth, trying to run 40 yards to make a clearance. Like, he was doing the best he could.
Yeah.
Camavinga having a bad game. Tchouaméni, clearly not a defender. Vasquez clearly don't want to be there.
Or not a center back.
Not a center back. He's a midfielder, though. He's not a center back in any way, shape, or form. I looked at this, and Rudiger was pulled out of position so many times. I simply look at this and say, y'all spent a lot of money on the front three, but you ain't got nothing important in the back. I know injury is a big reason for that.
Yeah.
But
who's the missing?
Carvajal, obviously, is like a big one.
Carvajal and Militao.
Militao is obviously a big one. Yeah. Look, I get it, but this is who you got to replace in January.
And it's funny because we mentioned Militao and Carvajal, the two players that would be in the center back and right back spot, right? Carvajal's the right back, right?
Yeah.
So and then the goal that Raphinha scores, the header, the Jules Koundé ball that he said Jules Koundé, Alexander-Arnold, because the Raphinha running through that gap where those two players would be, or at least have an eye on Raphinha. Vasquez is way too late.
50 yards away from...
I credit Raphinha for not only wanting that ball, making that run, and then being like, I'm just going to head this thing. Why take a touch?
Yeah. Who needs it?
No, because Courtois didn't expect a header. Yeah. And it was just a remarkable, they couldn't stop it from getting worse, right? After the penalty, this is why then Raphinha scores. Mm-hmm. And also the ball, the first goal that Barcelona scores, the ball from Lewandowski to Lamine Yamal.
But Lamine Yamal with that, just like with that short corner kind of side kick.
But he did a little hezzy of and this is when This game felt a little bit. It wasn't Lamine. It was La Messi, bro. It was because you heard even in the stadium, the fans were cheering. They were cheering for Messi. They were cheering Messi, and they were calling his name. But Lamine Yamal felt like he is. We're getting the. Are we on the precipice of like the next Messi? I know that's a big and very, very bold statement, but these are big games, and for him to show up,
he's actually got better numbers at this age than Messi had at this age, which is crazy to say.
It's so wild. I mean, the ball from Lewandowski.
Lamine Yamal in 15 years playing at Inter Miami is gonna be crazy.
okay, you got to carry the torch, bro.
Yeah, bro, you already know what it is.
But yeah, him getting that ball and then just the hesitation that he takes because I believe it's Tchouaméni who's like thinking he's about to shoot and he keeps sticking his leg out and whatever, and then he sets up all the defenders perfectly to basically just pass it into the net.
But also he can't really see. Tchouaméni's not good at sensing the blind spot.
Okay,
which is like what a center back is supposed to do. That's how you can tell he's not a center back. To me, I think what stuck out the most is, bro, imagine someone told you, you're Jules Koundé. You're about to go up against Vinicius Jr. Should have been the Ballon d'Or winner, right? Won the best, right? That trophy. You're thinking to yourself, man, I'm going to be pinned back all game. I'm going to be defending like crazy. This dude was running forward with the freedom. Yeah. And a lot of it comes from Casado. Casado can cover for him. But imagine Vinicius Jr. is not doing enough to put pressure on you for you to stay back. That tells me everything that was happening with Real Madrid.
Right. Yeah. Again, just a remarkable game. And then Raphinha, this is you looking like Ronaldinho, bro.
Yeah.
This was
Ronaldinho, bro.
This is a player that this is. I'm watching this team and I'm watching the score line and I'm like, this is embarrassing for Real Madrid, bro.
Extremely.
They can't register players. They have to get the Spanish government involved.
You need a lawyer to fill your squad.
They're paying their players through Cash App to try to hide some of the money.
Right? How about Jules? Come over and pick up some Jules on Thursday.
It is wild, and Raphinha just ate them up, bro. I mean,
I had no idea this was his level when he was playing at Leeds.
Right.
I didn't see it.
Not even a little bit.
No.
He's just looking like a true leader on this team.
What does he have? 19 goals. Lewandowski 26 goals. It's crazy. Lamine Yamal, I think, is like 10.
Dude, this is just a team that on paper should be falling apart, should be collapsing. I mean, look, they're not
in the papers. It should be falling apart.
And for them to play like this, I mean, I think if they win this game 2-1, 3-1, it's like, all right, they got him. They got on this day.
Chesney doesn't get a red card. This could have been 7-1.
Yeah, that's the red card. All it did was slow Barcelona down a little bit because it could have been much worse.
That's it.
Yeah,
and it gave Real Madrid a couple more opportunities.
Yeah, dude. So a big game.
Casado, Cubarsí, Pedri, Gavi, all incredible.